Hey everybody, what's up? First of all, I am going to provide links to several DeviantArt pictures of this, as well as to Optibotimus and Bulk Matrix's videos. Quite frankly, I tried to do this originally, and it's hard to do. But basically what this is, right here, is Transformers Generation Blitzwing Voyager class, Series 2, number 2. So yeah, it's the one they were talking about at the toy fair. And it's kind of hard to do because, well, essentially it's like, what are you really going to do with this thing? It's crazy. There are some flaws in it because I was watching Optibotimus' review so I can get this right. And there are some flaws. Now, I'm not going to put him into jet mode, honestly. Again, there will be pictures of it. That I did put it in jet mode, so I'll have some pictures down below. And again, you can check out Optibotimus' review as well. But it is a good figure. Pretty much everybody has agreed that his best best vehicle mode is the tank. It's pretty much the one a lot of people prefer over the jet. Now the jet part, basically with the nose cone, basically that's kind of where things kind of get a little complicated, because the nose cone, basically you can see down here, right here, is all rubber. So when you try to connect it under the canopy here, it kind of stresses out the rubber a little bit, so that really doesn't help out. Now, how do you get him back into robot mode? Because that's mainly what I'm going to show you. But first of all, let me show you that this is definitely worth it. It's definitely worth having. I mean, again, to quote what Optibotimus said in his video, it's not the best we're going to get. And I didn't even know about this until he talked about it. Triple changers have suffered throughout, since the beginning of the Transformer toy line, and since they were inserted into the toy line, since that time. And, they haven't, really had, they basically have what he called a love-hate relationship. And I do agree, because it gets frustrating. But anyway, this is his tank mode, and it's really nice. I mean, again, it's the most preferred one because, I guess it's easier to take care of, or easier to do. Now, I will let you know that sometimes you got to be careful about certain areas. Like these two little areas here, basically when you go back to robot mode, you got to flip them back down, and you got to be careful with them. You got to be careful with these two parts because they will fall off. You got his sword here, you got his missile, which is pretty cool. You got his sword, you got his gun, everything there. And you can hear that it works really well. It works better in tank mode than it does in probably in jet mode. Now, jet mode's okay. There's no doubt about it. I mean, all you have to do is turn it around, boom, there you go. But let's get him into robot mode, shall we? So we're going to take the accessories. We're going to take his weapons off. We're going to put them to the side. Take out his little thing, put that to the side. And then what we're going to do is detach the arms, if you will. These are the arms. Pull these out. Flip these back down. There we go. Then we're going to take the threads here. Now this is one of the difficult parts. We're going to fold, oops. There goes the leg. That's what I was afraid of. Leg popped off. Another thing you got to be careful of, when you do the treadmill deal, you got to be careful about the legs. They will pop off. The ball jointed. So you got to be careful about that. I'm pretty sure Hasbro has heard the complaints from the fans and are probably thinking, shit, we got to probably fix that. What do we do? It's real simple, Hasbro. Do what you got to do to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So basically now, we got to shut these up. We'll basically close these back in. Bring the feet out like this. I don't know if you can see that. We got to bring the feet out like so. kind of stand them up a little bit. Now, one thing Optobotomist did say that he does suffer from a little bit is the fact that, you know, it's being a triple changer. That's basically what he suffers from. He suffers from being a triple changer. Now, we got to turn this around. Okay, this is woo. All right. That's going back into plane mode. I don't want plane mode. I want to. Well, basically, I think we got him almost right here in his tank. Whoa! In his tank mode. Hold on. Let's get his arms down for a second. And these things here will fold in. And snap these down as best you can. There are people that have a problem with that, so Optobotomist will, when you watch his video, go to his description box, and there is a video at Transworld, TW 2005, TFW 2005, that shows you how to fix this and modify it so it's not so, not so crazy, if you know what I mean. Then what you do is you lift up the nose cone best you can, and pretty much I trying to get this up there. Hold on for a second, folks. This is getting a little difficult. A little difficult right now. There we go. This is basically stiff here. That's stiff, and that's something they need to work on in future releases. Make sure something like that doesn't get that way. And lift that back up. Try to straighten them out a little bit. Again, it's kind of stiff. All right, you want to turn his legs though. Turn his legs. Get him in the right area. And it's like Optobotomist says, they do suffer from being triple changes because they got so many modes. Oh crap, there goes that. Again, these are all on a ball joint, so they come off easy. There we go. But they do detach back on as easy, depending on the section. And get that standing up a little bit. Get the arm back over here. Get the wing out. Like you said, some of these are a little bit of a pain. So you want to do the best you can with them. Like I said, they have something that alters the mode. Basically, a modification you could do with it to make it look better. but I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to take this thing apart and go through all that. But yeah, there's Blitzwing. See his weapons. Put his in there, and gun. Sorry for the bird in the background. That's my family's bird. Oh shit! Sorry for my language. But yeah, there's Blitzwing. It's a little difficult. It's easy to transform them, but it's hard to do them when they go back. And I don't know if Hasbro's trying to send this message and saying, hey, we want to give you what you want, but you're asking for certain things that might be difficult and frustrating. Well, you know what? It may be difficult and frustrating to some people. There we go. Put a sword in. Get the gun thing again. Put that here. And yeah, there you go. Blitzwing. There's Blitzwing in robot mode. And again, his jet mode's cool. I have a picture of that. I will put a link to it will be on my DeviantArt. You guys can check that out there. Yeah, Blitzwing. I think it's one of my first triple changers. And really, that's all I could. It's a good figure. The robot mode and the tank mode are probably the two best modes you got. The plane mode is okay. I just think, you need if they re-release this in the future, they need to re-release it and fix a lot of the mistakes they did. So, but yeah, there's Blitzwing, and again, I'll provide a link down below to Optibotimus's review, pictures of him that I've taken in tank, jet mode, and robot mode. And that's all I could say, guys, and I thank you all for watching. I want to thank Optibotimus for some of the instructions that helped me get through this part of it. And really, that's all I can say. And that's about it. Again, I would transform him into plane mode, but I really don't want to go through with that, and I think a lot of people will agree with me. So comment below, let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to you all later.